Hi guys, it's me, Jay, back with another video on Hermits United. I've really missed doing videos on this channel, but my aim is getting better. So yeah, video, let's do it, shall we? Now today I'm going to be defending cartoons. I don't exactly know what I'm defending them from, probably just people who are kind of ignorant and just say that cartoons are for mindless 5-year-olds for entertainment and have no meaning whatsoever and can't be beneficial to an older audience. But hark! I'm about to prove those metaphorical, well, you know, exemplary people wrong. That was a sentence. Well done, Jay. Now when I say cartoon, your mind is probably transported to shows like SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents or, I don't know, Cat Dog, which was weird. How did it poop? Now there's an image for you. And they're all good shows in their own way, and they do satisfy the intended audience, even the older audience. But I'm going to be looking at three exemplary shows which I feel does the cartoon media world justice. These three shows are Adventure Time, Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. So without further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? Beginning with Adventure Time. Now you've probably heard of Adventure Time. It's that cartoon show which is known for being trippy, with all these creative imaginary characters like the Candy People or Lemon Grab. Lemon Grab, he's bae. I've got a little Funko Pop of him up there, don't know if you can see. Oh, I love Lemon Grab, what a babe. And overall it is a very light-hearted, fun show that everyone can enjoy. Not just kids, but even like me. And I think what makes a cartoon great and not just a animated show for kids with fart jokes, lol, he's fat now, have a hot dog eating a cake or something. Because Adventure Time is a show which dabbles with the low XD random humour, which I, you know, don't mind in small amounts. But what really makes it a great show, and like as what's gotten it the popularity that like it has today, is that it like dabbles with a lot of themes which not only teaches children something, but also things that an older audience can relate to. Now compared to Gravity Falls and Steven Universe, these themes can be a bit like tame, if you can call it that, but they are important themes nonetheless. You've got themes of loss, relationships, neglect, rejection, unrequited love. It's actually really, really deep on an emotional level, and one that I think we can all connect to. But if you search Adventure Time into Tumblr or some better website, you'll probably see a lot of something called bubbling or bubbline, and it's one of those OTP ships, lol, how cute, oh, bays things. And the best thing about it is that it's sort of canon. These two bubblegums, Princess Bubblegum and Marceline the Vampire Queen, they are both females, and it's sort of canon in their universe that they were together, even though it weren't shown in the show, because the creators kind of done a bit of a dick move by saying, oh yeah, some of the countries we broadcast it in won't like that. It's like, wow, boo-hoo, they can put some big boy pants on and shut up. I like Adventure Time because it does dabble with it's got a really sad subplot, but because when you look at it and when you go into it, it's just, oh, this boy and his shape-shifting dogs going on adventures, saving princesses, oh, it's lots of fun. But then you get to episodes which is like, oh yeah, the whole the world was wiped out in a nuclear apocalypse, and now this man is forgetting who he was and turning into a murderous madman. Moving on to show number 2, Gravity Falls. Oh, now this show is very down to earth compared to Adventure Time, because the basic story, the plot, the thing that it's about is two kids who go to live with their great uncle for the summer, and they work in his mystery shack and go about hunting supernatural beasts and going on lots of fun adventures. And while it does dabble in themes like unrequited love and this and that and loss and relationships and family and blah blah blah, the thing I absolutely adore Gravity Falls is that it treats its audience as intelligent people. Again, what separates it from other shows is that other shows could be just like, right, okay, so we're catering mainly for children here. It's going to be broadcast on Cartoon Network, so we need to appeal to children. What should we do? Oh, fart jokes. Kids love fart jokes. Let's put one in every second, The Gravity Falls, while it is funny and hilarious, it's got a lot of themes which, you know, the kids can enjoy the lighter side, the more funny and intellectual side of it, but for the older audience, like, I don't know, mature age up, it's got a lot of stuff in there. It's got a lot of cryptograms and ciphers in the title sequence and at the ending credits and in between, which people can actually go out and figure out, and that gives hints to future episodes and what's happening in the plot and deeper meaning to characters. So yeah, that's really good. It's like the Caesar cipher, for example. The Caesar cipher is basically if you have a letter and then each letter is replaced 3 letters before that, so you know, A becomes C, B becomes D, E becomes C. I don't know what am I saying. Gravity Falls, great humour, and it treats people intelligently. I need to be intelligent. I need to get some words out. Now we move on to the third example, one which is probably my favourite out of the 3, because I adore this show. I adore it so much. Steven Universe. Again, like with Adventure Time and Gravity Falls, you enter the show with this harmless plot of this boy living with these 3 alien people, and they go about fighting monsters, saving the day. But what really makes this show isn't that it's deeper subplots or it treats people intelligently, it's the characters and the way they're portrayed. It's important to note that most of the characters are named after gemstones and rocks. Like, you've got a pearl, you've got a garnet, you've got an amethyst, you've got jasper, peridot, lapis lazuli, you've got bloody everyone. And it is these characters and their designs which makes the show absolutely beautiful. Let's start off with this character called Pearl. She's the more caring, affectionate, worrisome character who cares after Steven and is basically the more motherly out of the 3. But hold, deeper inside this anxious, worrisome character is someone with, even though it's not been directly said in the show, all the signs there is that she has some sort of mental illness. Because she's the survivor of this gem war where lots of things died, and her leader, which is Steven, the boy's mother, has died to produce him, and she had feelings for her, another LGBT relationship but a cartoon show, yes! This is a character with mental illness that is portrayed in a positive light and is shown and teaches children that having a mental illness is okay and doesn't necessarily alienate you, ironically because she's an alien, from the rest of everyone. Then there's this character called Amethyst, who is probably the more relatable out of the 3. She is the cool, fun, yeah, Steven, let's go eat 10,000 hot dogs. And one of the most notable things about this character, aside from the fact that she's purple, is that her character design makes her a little bit on the chubby side. Fantastic! This is a character in a kids show that is not skinny and is presented as a fun character which people can relate to. And absolutely none of the humour that this show produces is based on fat jokes, even though that there are a lot of fat people in it. It's almost as if people aren't skinny, that makes them people too, but, well, like a couple of things in the media have this idea, Steven Universe has skinny people that are people too, and they intertwine. No body shaming here, folks. But this character is one that teenagers could probably relate to the most because she doesn't feel included, she feels left out, and she ironically feels alienated from everyone else.
I never asked for it to be this way. I never asked to be made.
That hits home. The story arc continues as she accepts people and people accept her, you know. But the most important character, well, they're all equally important, but the most prominent character, I don't know if that's the right word, but this character called Garnet. Garnet is this strong, mysterious character who has a dark backstory, probably, and I'm about to tell this backstory now, so if you're at all intrigued or want to watch this show, then you might want to mute this until I give you the thumbs up, okay? Garnet is a fusion, which in this show is basically 2 characters intertwined into one big character through harmony and love and everything else. 2 smaller characters that create Garnet are Ruby and Sapphire, and these are canonically in an LGBT relationship. more specifically, the gay positive gays in what has been described in the show, a perfect relationship. Showing kids that gay characters are cool and fun and absolutely bloody the best character in the series. Are you kidding me? This is fantastic. But yeah, Garnet. She's gay. Okay, right, I think that's the spoilers done. Yeah, okay, you can unmute it now. Unmute it if you mute. Unmute, okay? Okay, sorry, that's Garnet's character done. So if you didn't want spoilers, that's sort of your fault, isn't it? So yeah, cartoons. They're not just silly, dumb, pointless animations which you can just stick on, put your baby in front of. It's like, watch that, I can't be asked to deal with you. Jimmy, young baby Jimmy. They can be enjoyed by children for their lightheartedness and silliness, and adults by their intellectual, deeper, fantastic characters. We need more stuff like this. I'm pointing over there because that's where my notes are. I actually made notes for a video. I don't know what. Yeah, we need more shows like this. More shows that portray not just straight, white, thin people as positive. Well, I hope you, for whatever reason, enjoyed this video and it's opened your eyes to cartoons a bit more. Hopefully, if you haven't already, you should definitely check these shows out. I mean, I know there's a load of other cartoons which are absolutely fantastic, which I don't think I've watched, like Wander Over Yonder, I think it's called, Over the Garden Wall. There's tons of them. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe to Hermits United, subscribe to my channel, Jay Kent, for great videos and content. And that's this video done. Goodbye.